Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The General Hospital spoilers for Monday, January 8 show that Carly Spencer's thoughts on Bobby Spencer were interrupted by Elizabeth Baldwin's presence at the door. Liz simply wanted to visit Kelly's and feel closer to Bobby right now, so Carly invited her in for a cup of coffee. Carly became enraged in the kitchen due to a clogged sink. Liz grabbed a wrench and knocked on the pipes because the sink was a problem when she worked at Kelly's. Carly mentioned not wanting to let Bobby down, but Elizabeth acted as if he'd be impossible. Liz told Carly how Bobby had helped her, and she was appreciative for the chat and encouragement. Sasha Gilmore arrived at Deception just as Felicia Scorpio was discussing the secret DNA test she conducted with Cody Bell and Maxie Jones. Sasha speculated that Felicia knew Cody had revealed the truth about the initial DNA test findings. Felicia stated that she recognized it now and apologized, but her tone suggested that she still believed otherwise. Felicia kept insisting that she wanted to give Cody the truth because it was the right thing to do. Felicia appeared to be trying to guilt-trip Cody into confessing. After Felicia left with Maxie, they visited B.J. Jones, Brighton Hertford, Tomb, and shared a hug in memory of Bobby. Back with Sasha, she admitted to Cody that she intercepted the DNA test and switched her own hair to ensure that the results were negative. Cody was furious that Sasha had implicated herself in his crime, but she downplayed the risks and insisted on helping him. Lucy Coe called Café Cherie and wanted some hard-to-find flowers, which were Bobby's favorites. Lucy opened up to Scott Baldwin about never being able to make things right with Bobby and admitting she was possibly envious of her. After a meaningful talk, Lucy refocused Scott's attention on their plan to marry him to Tracy Quartermaine as part of her takedown. Meanwhile, Tracy slipped away from her meeting with Brooke Lynn Quartermaine and approached Martin Gray, who was at a table alone rather than with Lucy as scheduled. After Martin mentioned that Lucy and Scott were working on something for Bobby's memorial, Tracy warned that nothing positive could come of their collaboration. Tracy intimated that Lucy's next misdeed was always just around the corner, and she attempted to increase Martin's suspicions that Lucy was with Scott. Tracy returned to a table with Brooke Lynn, where she provided updates on Lucy and Scott's plans against her. Tracy revealed her vengeance plans and resumed their business meeting, but Brooke Lynn appeared concerned that Tracy was trying to divert herself from her bereavement. Willow Corinthos was in Carly's kitchen to express her sympathies to Josslyn Jax and to check on Carly, who was spending time alone at Kelly's. Josslyn exited the room, giving Willow the opportunity to console Michael Corinthos as well. Michael apologized for lying to Willow and missing her last night, but Willow still needed some distance. Willow was now looking at their relationship with fresh eyes, considering how deeply Michael had damaged her. Willow wanted to be there for Michael and his family, even though she understood the attention was on Bobby right now. Josslyn pressed Michael for explanations for his mistakes after Willow left, and Michael confessed to concealing Nina Corinthos' SEC informant guilt. Josslyn was unhappy with Michael for concealing that information from Carly and everyone else, but Michael explained why. When Michael inquired if Josslyn had ever lied to protect someone she loved, she softened and agreed that the family needed to come together in this time of grief. Just before Diane Miller arrived at the PCPD, Dante Falconeri informed Sonny Corinthos of Bobby's death. Diane was confident she could get Sonny released on bond, given Cyrus Renault's criminal record and recent release from Pentonville. When Diane mentioned Nina and asked whether Sonny wanted her to initiate divorce proceedings, he said that supporting his family through Bobby's mourning was the most essential thing right now. Once Diane had Sonny released on bond, he startled Carly by showing up at Kelly's, and they locked eyes as Monday's GH episode ended. According to General Hospital spoilers, Sonny and Carly will share some warm moments, so stay tuned for updates on their future. General Hospital spoilers for Tuesday, January 9 state that Curtis Ashford will make a pledge to Portia Robinson, Brookcare, who is concerned about history repeating itself. Curtis appears to be heading to G8 for some preliminary therapy, but Portia will be concerned. Portia may be concerned that if the treatment fails, Curtis will push her away, as he has done previously. Curtis, on the other hand, promises that he will never do it again and offers encouragement as he prepares for what is ahead. In the waiting room, Marshall Ashford, Robert Gossett, will scold Stella Henry for not being as supportive of Curtis' procedure as he believes she should be. If Stella is unable to fully commit, Marshall will aggressively advise her not to attend at all. Much of the tension may be caused by Stella and Marshall's developing sentiments. Marshall and Stella are beginning to think about each other in more than friendly terms, thus they both appear to be frightened of complicating matters for their loved ones. Trina Robinson will eventually confront Stella Henry and realize she'd done something bad, at least in her eyes. Trina may provide updates on her Paris conversation with Spencer Cassadine, Nicholas Alexander Chavez, and express concern that making those plans was a mistake given Curtis's upcoming experimental therapy. Of course, Curtis would never want to prevent Trina from living her life and taking advantage of incredible possibilities, so Stella may serve as a reminder of this. According to other G8 teasers, Alexis Davis and Gregory Chase will discuss their kiss after jumping, but they may agree that it was simply a spontaneous moment. Gregory is aware that he is in for a bad outcome, therefore he may be hesitant to pursue a true romance with Alexis. Regardless, Alexis will want to assist Gregory in knocking stuff off his bucket list, so she will likely wonder what the next aim is. At the PCPD, Ava Jerome will speak with Dante Falconeri about the fact that someone admitted to breaking into Windermere. The issue will perplex Ava, since she will not understand why she has to be present when the perpetrator confesses. Dante would later explain that Esme Prince was the one who smashed her way into the castle, leaving Ava astonished and wondering if the old Esme has returned. Esme has regained her memories, but it appears she will continue to pretend she is unaware of her background. Laura Collins will persuade Esme to disclose the truth about what happened that night, but Esme seemed determined to keep her memory flood hidden. Finally, Sonny Corinthos will comfort Carly Spencer, who will crumble in his arms as she mourns for Bobby Spencer. After Carly confides in Sonny, he will mention thanking Bobby in his prayers as they share a tender moment together. Naturally, the topic of Nina Corinthos' SEC snitching will come up at some point, but Sonny will prefer to keep the focus on Bobby, because that is where Carly's mind is right now. According to General Hospital spoilers, Bobby's memorial ceremony will take place later this week, so expect a somber send-off. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.